what is up, y'all? Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Today we are going to be getting back into Standard now that they banned, 1 billion cards in Standard. Elliot, thank you for starting it off right.
I'll show you a Standard clock.
All right, there we go. Thank you, Rasputin. Appreciate your 29 months. So today we're playing ourselves some Standard. We are getting ready, for post-rotation, planetary rotation coming out. Standard's going to have a huge shakeup then. And, RCQ season's going to start once again, so that's going to be a blast. So I figured I would start, dipping my toes in and seeing what kind of decks look good, what kind of ones that are going to port over once we lose a couple sets. And I wanted to start with Mono White Tokens. I think Mono White Tokens has always been a deck that's been really close. And I think Voice of Victory in this deck, to be able to go Voice of Victory into Enduring Innocence or Caretaker's Talent just seems incredible. Plus, you get to play a lot of Bizas, which I still think is just one of the best cards in Standard. You get to play some Elspeths now. I feel like this card's unbanned once Monstrous Rage went because, well, you can actually have time to play a powerful 5-drop or powerful 4-drop. Your mana base is sweet. You get the Citadels that add 2 mana into what easily could be the best card in Standard now, Fountain Port. I mean, Fountain Port's going to be busted in this whole new world. Without any Corey Steel Cutters or any of that shenanigans. So it's going to be a lot of fun, y'all. So let's do some battling. All right, well, we have Voice on 2. We don't have one of the card advantage cards, but still going to keep this. This seems reasonable. Very reasonable. All right, pass to you. Let me know if those game sounds are too loud. I've lowered it a bit, so it should be better, but okay. So let's start with this. There we go. All right. Just a forest and a mountain, eh? Okay. Well, they can't play anything during our turn, so we get to attack for 3. Yeah, no, I'll definitely bring them back, Rosie. Whenever I'm not commentating an event, I will definitely bring back the backpack streams. Let me put a chat box up here. I miss doing them. I'm not going to lie. I truly do miss doing them. It's just been really tough because I've commentated every event. So, yeah, they'll be back. They'll be back. Yeah, they were a ton of fun. An absolute blast. Exhausting. Don't get me wrong. They were definitely exhausting, but a ton of fun. Okay. A big old Gruul deck. We have a pretty aggressive clock, and this deck just really can turn the corner a lot faster than previous versions of this, all because of Voice of Victory. I mean, hitting for 3 is a pretty big deal. So, you get to attack. We get to draw a card off this. Ideally, we would be hitting a land. A white source, but since we did not, turn this down a bit. All right, they're probably going to go something with the wagon. Get some wagon beatdowns. And then our kingdom for a white source. It's definitely not worth it to like sack this in my upkeep or anything, but what does this do? Vehicles get pumped and reach. Crewed by this first time. You may pay 3 and get an additional combat. Wow, so 1 more mana and they were hitting me hard. Hey, Stoney, I'm doing good. How about you? Okay. Well, it's a bit of a problem. So I can just attack, hopefully get a white source. Or I play another one of these, get 2 chances at a land, but then can't lay down arms on anything. So I think we got to risk it and just attack. So they would get an additional combat. This first combat, you're going to pay 3 if you do. Okay, so there's an additional combat, but it doesn't untap? Have vigilance. Okay, I was going to say, there's got to be something for that, but something that I was missing. So I think I got to start by just attacking. And I'm going to leave back a rabbit just in case, because I could just be dead. Okay, that was huge. That was definitely huge. We're going to get a lot of stuff now. Alright, I think it's Biza because, well, they have 6 lands. We get to draw a card. We don't get to gain the life, unfortunately. But that's okay. And we for sure do not get the creatures. So now we can just sack the carrot cake on their turn. That looks good enough to me. Good to hear it, Stoney. Good to hear it. Good to hear it. So how's Standard been? If y'all been battling with it, have you been liking it? Yeah, Red Deck's probably not doing so great anymore, that's for sure. But we're in a whole new world. And I was very sick of commentating over Red Decks, that's for sure. Now we get basically 2 rotations. We get a rotation now. Pretty soon we get another one. It's going to be great. So we can double block. Yeah, that's what it seems like, Stella. I've been hanging out with my boy Jim Davis and a bunch of other people over 4th of July weekend. So I haven't had time to play. And, you know, they all got here like right as the bans happened. So I'm like, oh, I want to play. But couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Okay, I definitely got to try to double block this. There's some world where I try to triple block. Like, I guess to play around Torch the Tower. I mean, Torch the Tower is a real thing. And that's pretty easy for them to have. Ah, that's a bit of a different card. Okay, so now I guess I just get to double chump block, which is also fine. So let's block here. Yeah, that's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. All right. Now let's sack this, gain some life. I really don't want to take 10. And I don't want that. If anything, I want a plains. I don't want a tap land. Okay. I mean, we'll have gas for days here. And I guess we can demolish... demolition field a land. And then kill this 3-drop. And just a creature. So that's unfortunate. We can start with an attack. Because I would rather not have to demolition field. Or we can try to get a little risky, and we can play a Caretaker's Talent. I mean, if we need to top deck a Plains anyways, guess we wouldn't necessarily. Oh, it's probably greedy. What does this do? So I can also just play an Elspeth and destroy this, make extra tokens. Wait, how does this work? Do I get untapped tokens? If that's the case, this would be sick. I really don't know. It's a good question. Because you would think this makes the tap tokens. This would make different ones. Sacrifice them. So I don't even think I'd sacrifice these. I should almost do this just for science. Just to see how my cards work. All right, I'm going to try it. This might lead to us dying on the spot. But let's try. Oh, they are tapped, huh? Dang it. Well, we got lucky. We got lucky anyways. So I get to keep 2 of them? Is that how it's going to work? We're going to find out. All right, so let's kill this. And let's make some tokens. Okay. Oh, they all still die. Okay. All right. Well, I learned something. Interesting. Just a normal replacement effect. Okay, that makes sense. I'm so rusty. My standard gears are rusty. All right. What's this wagon gonna do? Hopefully not get trample. That's a real magic card. That is a real magic card. Okay. Okay. And this can have haste. No double attacks, though. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Tap the Atali. I mean, if anything, we can Elspeth to destroy this if we don't have our sights set on just winning the game, of course. That's the nice thing about this mono white deck. Like, you can just all of a sudden turn the corner, pump your tokens, and just go absolutely nuts. Okay. Should I care about this at all? I could just take it, put this down to 3. Hope that they wouldn't have a way to deal 3 damage or give anything double strike or anything silly like that. Obviously, it has some risks. But no matter what, I'd still be able to destroy. Okay, so let's see. What's the math? I could play this and pump. So tokens get bigger. I can put counters on thing. I mean, I think they're dead. Unless they have something else. I'm going to let this all happen, thinking that I have a lot of damage to just finish them off. Okay, that might help. Okay. So, if we could go copy. So 5 mana. We'd have 1 extra mana. We can clear out 1 blocker. Clear out 1 blocker, but they'd gain 3, so that's kind of the exact same, because they're gonna be 3/3s. So not even a point in doing that. Oh, they're gonna be 4/4s. Okay, so there is a point in doing it. Oh, and they also gain flying. Alright, 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 alright. Okay, but not all of them. So these 4 cowards that are coming in will be 3 damage. Okay. So, should be no problem. Tokens. Tokens. These will be 3, so it is the same if I kill this. Here's that. Put counters on creatures. Attack. Mobilize 1,000,000. But they don't fly. Okay, we got there eventually. It's taken us a while to get the dirt off, but we're getting it done. Okay, a big Gruul deck. Well, I mean, I think Elspeth seems good. Biza's going to be good. There were enough 3-drops that I probably don't want that, but they'll have big creatures. Authority's probably not needed. This should be a good matchup, we would think. Now, what would we want to cut? Maybe just Overlords? Carrot Cakes, but those seem fine as well. I would think just the expensive stuff would be the worst. And I think Elspeth is better than Overlord in this matchup. So yeah, let's cut some Overlords. We'll leave 1 for science, but that looks good to me. Looks good to me. I'm rusty, chat. I'm rusty. I played a little standard over the weekend. I played the store championship. I played some Demir, because it's the cards I had. And I lost to Jim in round 5. And then he won the tournament. What a jerk. Just kidding. Okay, voice probably not amazing on the draw. This hand does look a little slow, but still think it's worth it. You know, maybe I'll play Carrot Cake, try to find a sweeper or something. No Llanowar is nice. Looks like they have a Burst Lightning, though. Keep that in mind. Yeah, mono white tokens are sweet. Okay. So, It's do we want to surveil stuff or lock them down from playing things? I think I'm content getting the voice out there, as it just makes my caretaker's talents and my enduring innocences so much better when I just naturally draw them. Are the volume sounds okay for Arena, or are they a little too loud? I gotta find a perfect balance again. It's been a while. Okay, can't be countered. No land drop, though. Okay, so I definitely just want to find a sweeper and feel really good about it. That was said sweeper. That was said sweeper. I will take that. Whenever a creature you control becomes the target. Okay. Yeah, this is another card that got, like, unbanned, you know? Like, it's a card that reads very powerfully. If I block, it looks pretty obvious. So I think I'm going to disguise my information as much as possible. Consider me disguised. All right, here you go. Nothing suspicious going on here. Dun, dun, dun. Day of Judgment. Your turn. Now Elspeth is just going to look absurd. Hello, the game's over. The game has concluded. Unless they have a way to kill this. Man, Lithomatic Barrage doesn't even kill Elspeth when you tick up. Chef's kiss, y'all. Chef's kiss. It's gonna be nice. Ooh, yes. Ooh, yes. Elspeth got a lot better, y'all. That's one of the cards that seems like it got unbanned. Of course, that kind of generic creature style deck is going to be something that's good for us, but, you know, still. We witnessed the power. Oh, I miss gaming. I miss gaming. Hey, Ross Merriam, coming on in. What's up, buddy? How was your stream? Welcome. We just began. We're playing some Standard. I know. I'm finally back. I'm finally back. We are getting and just seeing what Standard's all about after the bans. What were you up to? Playing some Modern or something? I shall keep. We have the Splinter Twin combo of Citadel and Port. Yep. That makes sense. That is what I lost to in that Standard Championship, was Jim on Roots. Nice. Yeah, I haven't played it on Magic Online, but I played it on Arena, and it's tough enough there, but... okay, opponent mold to 5 magical cards. Damn. Yeah, that's what you sign up for. That's for damn sure. Well, Voice is definitely the better card. Yeah, it's just a slam dunk Voice here because they have cut down, can't do anything, and they can't have counter spells yet. So now they have to use a removal spell next turn on it instead of, like, play a Fairy Mastermind or something, you know? Yeah, I was luckily not in the booth for that. But yeah, we did recognize this was going to be a quick event for us, and it was. Yeah, Voice really seems like it ties the room together in this deck. Voice into either of the 3-drops is a sexy play. Sexy. Okay, I want to get Fountain Port down. They're not going to make me discard those, so let's not do it yet. We'll just have our cake. I will put that on top. I would like to keep that one. Okay. Could easily have some Countess spells, though. Any of the 2-mana counter things. So I probably shouldn't do anything too crazy here. Like, I can go like this. Yeah, Final Fantasy Draft is insanely good too. It was also tough for me to want to do any other kind of streaming too, just because I was like, I was just drafting until the wee hours of every night. So I think it's either play Carrot Cake and then sack a creature, or go for one of the 4-drops. I think going for one of the 4-drops is risky though. I'm gonna do this. I will start streaming more drafts for sure. I've just been, you know, like hanging with friends and stuff for the holiday weekend. I had gym at my house. You know, BBD was here, Brad was hanging. So I just didn't have time to stream or anything. And then before that, I was commentating every event. So May and June, I was just crazy busy. So I've missed y'all, but I just couldn't make any streams happen. But now I'm free. I'm back. All right, I'm going to keep this. And let's say go. Alrighty, let's draw a card, meow. Right, meow. Hey, appreciate it. Yeah, the Pro Tour was a really fun one. Maybe my favorite Pro Tour of all time, as I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan as well. Yes, tap out. Nothing bad can happen. There won't be any overlords or anything, I swear. I swear. Okay, I lied. Okay, so I think probably just lay down arms this, get 2/1 or 2/2 flyers to avoid any Kaido shenanigans. Looks good to me. This card's actually very good against us. I played this exact matchup at the store championship. I played against my buddy Zach, and he was on mono white. I was on Demir, and it was close. There were spots where I would have lost for sure if he just like curved out. But he stumbled a little bit, and I was able to take it down. But the matchup does not seem amazing for Demir. Especially when they mulligan to 5, believe it or not. Oh, shoot. I suppose my untapped .gg is not working for y'all to scroll over, huh? Can y'all scroll over the cards? Is that working? If not, I think it should be up now. Maybe I have to reset in between games or something. Well, let me know if it's working, y'all. Would I want to get Kaido'd here? Probably not. Yeah, it should be the hover over effect, you know? You should be able to do that. Okay. 3 cards for them. Well, I mean, I think I can just close my eyes and pick one of these plays, and they should be good enough. But Biza, when I can actually gain life and stuff, seems pretty tempting. But this seems unbeatable. Yeah. Okay, thank you for that. The whole seems unbeatable thing is probably a good selling point. This deck has always been one of my favorites, y'all. This is a blast. Let's go. Let's go. All right, Demir post board. We don't have a lot for this matchup. I'm also unsure why this list plays 4 Rest in Peace. That feels a little extreme for me, but that's okay. Carrot Cake seems like the, well, worst card in every matchup, but especially in this one. I don't actually think Elspeth is that amazing. The -3 seems really bad. The giving creatures flying seems okay. And then the making tokens is definitely good, but there's going to be some counter magic coming in. There's probably going to be some tide binders coming in. So I wonder if I just want heavy hitters, like go with more 4-drops. Definitely like Voice of Victory. I like my removal spells. My Cake is just probably a bad card. Maybe it's one of those cards where you just kind of got to play it, even though it's medium. Cut a little bit of my Cake. I'm going to I'm going to do that for the 4-drops. This matchup really does seem like it's about the 4-drops, so let's give that a shot. All right. Okay, we have turn 2 voice into Enduring Innocence, which is the blade if we can top deck a land. The double day is a little awkward, but I think this is a keeper. I would mulligan this on the play, but I think it's a keeper on the draw. Or that's my justification. We'll find out. But Demir on the play, when they can tempo you out, that's when you struggle, for sure. A very, very important die roll in this matchup, I would think. Okay. So I just have to keep hitting them every turn. So we'll start with this. See what they got. I almost don't know if I'd rather get it countered or mastermind. Yeah. It could be Kaito time. Nope. Now if they have a counter spell, this would be pretty bad. That is a way to play around... kind of play around a counter spell. I should probably just be mana efficient here. Yeah, I think I also just like need to gain the life, so okay. No counter spell, no nothing. So these are just bigger things. This could be a Kaito. That makes sense. That makes sense, and it's horrifically bad for me. Okay. Yep, maybe this just has to be a day. Yeah, how else am I beating these flyers, you know? So I guess I can get an attack in. Too bad Curiosity gets to live. Day of Judgment. Still in trouble, don't get me wrong, but that helps. So they have another one. Well, I mean, the best play is probably Biza. I could double creature. The one tricky thing is I could play Voice. That forces their hand, and then I could, like, destroy evil their Curiosity. They probably have another one. That doesn't seem terrible. All right, let's go like this. Okay. Is that their only play? It looks like it. Okay, well, I mean, now I probably just drop the other one, since they will not be putting in a flyer. Missequencing! This deck is fun, y'all. This deck is real fun. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, I will still block this Cryptomancer. I'm not going to block this Cryptomancer for sure. Okay, as long as I don't draw a counter spell, that would be very bad. 3, 4, 5, 6. This could be time where I should just be starting to make creatures. I mean, probably. Biza is risky. If Biza gets countered and then they crack back for 6, that's how I lose this game. Versus taking 1, drawing 2. You know, I'm gonna find some more gas no matter what. And I can kill a creature. This just always has hexproof. At least I could kill this. Okay. I'm gonna play it safe. I don't think I'm in a spot yet where I have to take a risk. So let's make a fish. That's also good against the Reef. 90s MTG coming in with 98 people. I mean, that's fitting. 90s MTG, I mean, 98 degrees was in 90s, you know? I mean, all this kind of stuff just works, you know? Appreciate you, 90s MTG. Welcome, Raiders. We're playing some Standard today, testing out Standard post-ban, seeing what's up, and having a good time. Okay, I'm just going to say go. And I know they just drew this. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Lord coming in with a prime. Thanks, my friend. Appreciate you. Welcome to the bomb squad. All right. Are they going to attack with the reef? No, they're scared. Okay. So I'll kill this. Or I mean, I'll block this. Okay. Now I will blow up this land. Kaboom. Kaboom. I would love to take some actions. All right, I'll get the second best planes. First best, John Avon's other lands, but I didn't get them on Arena. All right, so now the 2-mana counterspell would still work on me. So it could be time for Biza. Or I start by making a fish. Yeah, I mean, I think that's still correct. Why not play it a little safe? I'm not at a position yet where I'm scared. Whenever an opponent draws their second card each turn. So I've already done that. So this actually doesn't do anything, right? So I let this live, and then I can just lay down arms it. Mistakes were made. So I'll attempt to kill that. There was the negate. All right, then I'm going to kill this now. Sure, they can boost this up, but whatever. All right, so now we're just going to be dropping Haymaker after Haymaker. We know the coast is clear enough, so we are going to do the damn thing. Lands, lands, lands. Kaito, that's too late. Too late for Kaito. Okay. The fish. The fish blocks. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. 8 mana. 5, 6, 7. Oh, that's convenient. Alright. Well, let's go like this. 4 mana. Nothing that they can do for counter 4. So yeah, let's drop the Biza. Get a treasure. Now, I mean, probably just Overlord. It's either that or make another token. Yeah, YOLO. I think any of our plays look amazing. 4 drops, 4 drops, 4 drops, 4 drops. Woo! All right, this deck is a nice one, y'all. Deck is a nice one. All right, we'll play one more with this deck, and then we'll mix it up. Okay. On the draw, some removal. Yeah, perfectly fine hand. I mean, we have voice into Caretaker. That's amazing. Good to hear it, Moondress. Good to hear it. I mean, anytime you have this, a 2-drop into one of the 3s, it seems like an auto keep. All right. Start with this. Okay, what kind of ramp are we doing? Is this still Domain without beans? The remnants of Domain? We'll find out. We shall find out. It's just a must kill. Okay, this is definitely looking like... Oh! Okay. This deck is sick. Jim was telling me about this. I mean, this is probably his brew. So, I mean, I think I just have to kill it. Hey, Golgari, what's up, buddy? How are you? Long time. And I think I just have to kill that. Alright, dead. Because I can't block it, so it would be turning sideways. Yeah, the John Avon lands are gorgeous, for sure. Some ban Urza soon. We're doing a little bit of a standard kick, but I'll be back to modern soon enough as well. The thing that I'm pumped about the most, y'all, is there are 2 formats now that are just a blast. So, you know, I'm going to be playing a lot of standard and a lot of modern. And then I'll play limited when the new set comes out as well. But, oh, what am I talking about? I might play some Final Fantasy drafts. I mean, that shit's great too. So I can do this. It's better than Biza for no modes. Yeah. So let's attack. Let's draw a card. Now we could copy one of these, but I don't think it's super worth it. Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna do it and hope that it doesn't get exiled at end step. Okay. I'm not sure how that interaction works, but that's what it seemed like it would do. I mean, this seems great. This deck has felt awesome. Angel. Okay, so it's definitely an Atraxa deck. Vivian Reed.
There's something almost feral about this city. I like it.
I mean, I probably just want to pump it up. I mean, God, I have so much damage. So if I pump it up, that's 9, 10 damage. More importantly, it kills Vivian. I mean, seems great to me. All right, so these 2 can go upstairs. And the tokens are both at Vivi. Oh yeah, I get that too, that's right. Okay. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay, they had to do that. But now, I mean, I think I just double Enduring Innocence, max out the pressure, and get to draw more cards. Seems great to me. Okay, draw one more card. You just always have 6 cards. My kind of deck. Oh, nice, nice. Okay, Atraxa would still wreck me, though. Right? Because they'd gained 7. Yeah, but didn't have it. Alright, so it's a Kona deck. So it has nothing to do with the graveyards. Kona's got 3 toughness, right? The Stone Brain for Atraxa seems pretty reasonable. That feels like how they beat me. I've also never seen this deck. I'm just going based off what Jim told me about the deck. Regardless, it doesn't seem like a lay down arms deck. I definitely don't want to bring an authority. I'll tell you that. This would be a Nambo with Kona. That's for damn sure. Kona is a 4-3, right? Yeah, I would think so. So what if I brought in this, and probably an Overlord? Biza might just be a better card. Yeah, I think this seems reasonable. We're going to find out. We're going to find out if this is stupid or genius. This deck is a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. I recommend it. Exclamation point deck if you want to try it. Okay, I mean, this is definitely slow. But we got a Voice of Victory on top. I called ahead early and got them to put one on top for me. I lied. I completely just lied to all of you. Okay, okay. This is definitely the Jim Davis special. Finds land 2. Okay, at least I have that for the Kona. I think that's more important than killing the Llanowar. I would think so. Alright, pass to you. Well, now I'm regretting it, because it feels like they didn't have a land. Now I have regretted everything, and this crew's 4. I can't even kill this, right? Sad. Okay. I don't even know if I can play one of my cards yet, though. I think I just gotta play this and either make a fish or kill that. Yeah, I can't let them attack into invasion, so yeah, can't do it. Non-negotiable. But if they play Kona, I also have to kill Kona. Okay, okay, that's bad. That is bad. I know, I know. I am regretting every decision I've made so far. Alright. I will be making 1 fish, though. So now an Overlord is not terrible because I'd have the blockers for one of them. Or I could Caretaker's Talent and make a fish. Draw a card. That could be better. Or, of course, saying go and either making a treasure or get losting. I feel like I've missed the point of trying to profitably, you know, make it to the late game. Or cut them off from the late game, I guess I should say. But they're still a little ways away from Atraxa. Not by a lot. So I think I need to start drawing cards. I think that is the way to do it. Or it's Overlord. I don't know. I don't know. I want to be able to block one of these stupid lumbering world wagons. Fish. Alright, and then at least I'll have the Overlord coming off here in a while. Oh, Kona, eh? Well, if I can block one of these, kill one, and then wrath their whole board, they'll still have an Atraxa, which is bad, but... but could be worse. And who knows, maybe they don't have an Atraxa. They always have an Atraxa, let's get real. Alright.
When I win, you're gonna stay out of my way.
Okay.
Nature speaks, and I listen.
Well, that wasn't so bad. Atraxa rotates. Okay, thank God. I'm sick of Atraxa. Okay. Well, 1, a 2, a 3. I think I want this. Why would I play it pre-combat? No one knows, but it's provocative. Alright, now I'm going to try to pressure down Vivian, which seems impossible.
I choose fight over flight.
Yeah, that could be very stupid of me. Now, do I kill Kona right away? So it can't crew. Green, white, black, blue. So I guess they can't cast Atraxa yet. I feel like I'm going to regret just not killing this, but so close, so close. 4 cards, and they get a creature or a land. All right, they're going to brick. I'm going to kill Kona now. Solved it. Oh, do they have... Oh, God, okay. Unsolved it. Everything is unsolved. Things are going south. Okay. Now I could block to get this. It's going to die anyways, or I could have some hope that I can attack down Vivian Reed. I don't think there's a lot of hope. But I'm going to go for it. So I'm probably giving up a lightning axe worth of damage here. Well, hello, Atraxa. Some good stuff. And now Vivian Reed is going to live, and it's going to wreak havoc upon me. Okay, thank God it can't deal to battles. That would be brutal. For a basic forest. So can they cast this? No. So if I kill Kona, this can't get cast. I'm sure they'll have plenty of ways to do it, but whatever. This deck is cool. This deck is cool. Okay. Well, looks like one play to me. Day of Judgment, get this nonsense out of here. This thing didn't keep it alive, did it? Now, let's play some cake, draw a card. That's not good enough right now. We need another way to kill Vivian Reed, which, once again, kind of figured I was going to regret it. Especially when they had, what, this doesn't protect the Planeswalker? Yeah, oh man, I definitely chucked the game at that point. So this has protection from white, protection from black. Most of the time that would be GG, but... Can't be, it's not GG yet, because it's already been GG. Been dead since this lived, basically. Can they cast any of those, though? I feel like they can't.
Life is tenacious, isn't it?
Yeah, white, black, blue. Oh, yeah, they can. They can at least cast Atraxa. Yeah, not much protects. Couldn't they have green, white, black, blue? Oh, I just assumed this added infinite mana. Oh, but it does tap it? Oh, that's gross. Oh, they could have crewed too. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, they're doing it all. And then they can just kill me? I will block. Things are going well. So if you kill Kona, they're screwed, huh? That's the vibe I'm getting. I'm going to try to be kind of aggressive on the play. AK, I'm going to draw Voice of Victory. Things are going well. Okay. What on earth could I possibly draw? A Sunfall off this? God, that's not even good. All right, I'm dead. I am dead. Dang it, we lost our first game with this deck. All right, any big changes we want to make? Doesn't look like it. I guess except Destroy Evil. What is this? Toughness 4 or greater, so I can kill the wagon, or enchantment, which there are a decent amount of those. Still not great. Their deck sidesteps a lot of our removal spells, so yeah, I think we just run it. We try to have a nice aggressive draw. Good old Voice into one of the 3 drops. Maybe they don't have a ramp spell. All right. This is not an aggressive draw. Not an aggressive draw at all. I would think a ramp deck could beat this. So I think we should mulligan. A little power mulligan there. Sick. I almost want to keep it. This hand is like perfect with a land, but I mean, we legitimately got to hit it right away. That's just too bad, right? That's too sketch. On the draw, I'd probably keep this after already mulliganing, but okay, well, got ourselves a plan. And it is binning this, and go like this. Sure. Dang it. Not a good start to the game. Okay. I mean, that could be nice. That stops the one element of the deck. I still think I'm going to play this. I don't want to do it now. Does it matter? No, it doesn't seem like it. Still need a top deck. Yeah. Well, I feel like we're screwed. Because if we hit Kona, you know, they just naturally play Atraxa and stuff like that, and they get us good. But that would be a couple turns away. Or we just hold up, get lost, and we're so sad if they don't play a Kona. Ah, crap. Whatever. I'm just going to hit Kona, hope their deck isn't as good. Kona. Yep. Okay. Oh, I thought I got to look a little bit more, but I guess not. All right, so they had the royal treatment. Man, if I did the other play, I was screwed. So with hindsight there, this was the best play, and it's still going to not be remotely near enough, y'all. So it's like we're not going to get the 3-0 with this one. And they have protection here. Yeah, the natural enemy of our mid-range deck is definitely ramp, and we're feeling it right now. Okay. Still don't think we have a solid chance, but we'll go with this. I still think if we kept that opener, of course, everything would change, but I think we'd be in a lot of trouble still. But take that. Take 2. Want to cast it? What does a royal roll do again? Okay. Okay. Seems fair. Seems fair. right, their deck is sweet. I'm gonna have to try this one out at some point. This is nice. Things are going well. Things are going real well. God, there's so much. How can I ever beat a portal? Yeah, I can't possibly win this. Yeah, you got it. You got it. GG. All right, we'll take a 2-1 with this deck. We'll take a 2-1. All right, we're gonna take a look at this deck, see if there's any changes we want to make right away. And I think there were a few. Let's see. So 4 rest in peace in the board seemed like way too much. So for sure want to cut one of those. Yeah, I don't even know what we'd ever need 4 for. What would we do against a ramp deck like that? The Stonebrain seems like a pretty weak answer. Ditch the cake? Hell no, you can't ditch carrot cake. Stonebrain does seem pretty meh. But what else would we... You know what would be the best? I want Reprieve. Can we just have Reprieve? Reprieve would be so good. That would be the perfect card. I think I'd still rather just have one more sweeper. Just for aggressive decks. I think I just have to live with the fact that that would be a bad matchup. Oh, Ultima? Yeah, what does Ultima even do? Exile all artifacts and creatures. Okay. What kind of big advantage does that have with killing artifacts? And it's actually a nombo with our Enduring Innocence. Like, this is worse than Day of Judgment for our deck. You know? Would get the wagon. Getting the wagon does seem cool. So maybe worth it. And honestly, we could attack into it most of the time. All right, we'll try that. All right, so that's our one big change. If you're watching this video on YouTube, make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the follow button, share the content. I appreciate that stuff, y'all. And I'm gonna be making a lot more standard content, so make sure to check out the next video. We'll see you there.